Hey guys, welcome to episode 107, and as you can probably see by the title, um, our crafting is done, yay. So for those of you who skipped through the crafting episodes, welcome back. Happy to have you here again. And for those of you who stuck with me through it, then it's been quite a day, or quite a weekend really, but I'm really proud of where we ended up and really happy with how things ended up overall, kind of our mix between having good stats and having good appearance. I think we got not quite the best of both worlds, but the pretty darn good of both worlds, if you will. This episode is not going to be content right away, so heads up on that. We are going to take a little bit of time, and I hope it won't take that long, to assign all of our accessories. And I didn't do what I said I was going to do and sell. See, there's a new armor and staff for those of you who haven't seen it. It looks like the old staff, but it looks even cooler when we actually have it out. So the thing is, I'm going to have to probably deposit some things for now. I'm just going to chuck this all in here. I'll go through and sell it after this episode. But we don't need any of this, because if we were using it, it would be equipped. I'm just going to chuck it all in here. Same with the weapons. If we were using any of these, they would already be in our possession. Alright, cool. That'll open up, yeah, a lot of our inventory space. So I'm not going to take out... I probably should. I don't know if I have room for it, though. All of the blue rings, essentially, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, we have a lot of these. Stamina amulet. Alright. So I'm going to leave those in there for now. Alright, so... I guess I should probably go through. Let's do it this way. This is what I usually do at the end of a game when I'm equipping things for the last time. Or really any time I go through and equip everything. Is just unequip everything and then go through my companions in order of most used or most liked or strongest, whatever criteria I use to least. You know what else I haven't done, just occurred to me, is romance anyone really. I was planning on Solus, but I don't know, we haven't had too many opportunities to flirt, so I'll try again, maybe later this episode. But I don't know. He hasn't been too receptive really. And Dorian turns out is gay and not bisexual as I thought he was, so that's out. So I know Iron Bull is a romanceable companion. I would imagine Varric is, but I don't know if it's weird playing a female toon as I'm a straight guy, so I don't know what she would really be interested in, but I feel like Dwarves and Kenari might not be it. Especially being proud of her elven heritage, I think Solus is kind of the obvious choice there, and proud as a mage too. That's so maybe Dorian, but yeah, Solus is really the obvious choice for her. Alright, we're now over capacity again. Alright, so amulets, I definitely want to have Kitty's collar. There's no doubt about that in my mind. It's such a cool amulet. I'm virtually invincible with it I mean, I take a lot of damage, sure, but the Guardian Spirit is a nice, minor thing, blocks a melee attack, but apparently it goes off at any attack. Resists a lethal strike, so something that'll kill you once every 60 seconds. So as long as I don't get killed more than once every 60 seconds, I'm essentially invincible. Only on really tough fights like dragons does that happen, and when it does, I still have a 75% chance to just heal up again, which goes off, that's most of the time. I don't think I've actually had it fail since I started well, maybe I have, but that last dragon fight, it didn't fail at all, so that was lucky, but also, I mean, 75% is a pretty decent amount. Sorry, taking a drink real quick. I'm actually having root beer, which I probably haven't had in close to a year, I'd say, but there was a can in the fridge, and I am enjoying it, so I'll have to buy some again. But yeah, it's been a while. Okay, anyway, let's switch over to belts here. Alright, so I was using this Superior Belt to focus, and I may still use that. I want to see if there's anything that gives me like a direct damage boost. How do I have two of these? I don't know. Health is nice. Melee defense is okay, but if it's going to be defense, I'd rather be focus, because focus is at least a extra potion. I don't really ever use potions that much, so I try to be conservative with them. And you go to so many camps in this game, and resupply stations, which I really hope they take out the resupply stations in like the harder difficulties, because that makes it kind of a little trivial, I guess, or at least make them rarer. A moderate boost to attack speed when below 50% health. That could be nice. I don't know how moderate is though, because of my weakened immunities, because of my amulet, that would kind of be a nice combo there. If it said like a large boost to attack speed, I would go for moderate though. Thinking no. These are kind of all just like other versions of these. Well, I guess go with the focus belt then, because nothing here really helps offense except that urgency and the focus. I do like using my focus attack, so all right. Rings. All right, so we have a lot of rings here. Ring of Doubt is the invisibility one, which is cool, but I like to actually see where I am on the map. So armor pen is good. Attack is great. Just a simple plus 10% bonus. So these are all. I like that there's all these choices here. You could sunder them. 10% chance to sunder on hit. That doesn't matter for a mage. So it's kind of what we were talking about before with the crafting with the different stat types. I think for a mage, now I used to wear the armor pen though, didn't I? I did, and it's totally useless for a mage, so I'm glad I finally realized that after God knows how many episodes. Alright, so we're going to use the Superior Ring of Attack, because I like that one. Critical damage is good, barrier is okay. Flanking is honestly the best one. I just have to be careful to be standing behind enemies, and for a playthrough where I'm focusing more on story and having fun than actual trying to like min-max and be the best, I don't want to have that voice in my head that says you're not flanking and try, that's more of a thing I like to do in like MMOs where there's really difficult content where you have to be positioning correctly. So if I wanted to do that, I'd be playing SWTOR. Whereas I play this game kind of more to relax and enjoy the story and the adventure. But I don't know there's anything better offensively. I guess I'll probably end up going with one of these ability rings. So, all right, let's look in the chest here. My magical chest, and took a second there because there's so many. So, immolate would be good. Is there an immolate damage, or is there a fire mine damage? Are these in any order at all? Increased ability duration. I want damage. Flash fire I don't actually have. Fire mine is duration. Fire mine is duration. Darn it! God, I don't have a single. Like those are my main abilities there. I don't think any of the abilities that come with your specializations. They don't seem to have rings. There's no like pull of the abyss ring or anything like that. Critical chance. I might take that, because that's a decent damage boost and the flash fire bonus. If I get a immolate or flash fire damage one, see the duration I don't care about, because I use them so often I feel like they override their own dot before it would wear off anyway, especially immolate. I don't know how their dots work together. I think it can only be burned by one ability at a time, so I'm not sure if the next one supersedes it, or if the first one sticks until it wears off, or if they stack. I don't think they stack. I'm going to withdraw this, though. So I don't really care about the duration that much, because I don't think it's going to be that useful. Alright. Alright. So that's Liavara. I'm going to go through my mages. I'll go through Solus next. My fellow elven mage. Belt. Same choices, really. We could do... Focus is good. Urgency. Even the health one could be okay. Let's do this. And then Amulet. Okay, so lots of choices here. Cooldown modifier is nice, but chance on hit, taunt all enemies within 8 meters. Because he's ranged, that's not a huge deal, but I feel like that's still just... It's one of those things that's not worth the hassle on this kind of a playthrough. Regenerating mana or stamina could be nice. Or I could just give him a straight up... Let's do the Amulet or Stamina. Or the Mana or Stamina. It's this one. Yeah. Because Dorian, I think, gets that from his robe or staff, something we made him already. If I remember correctly. Alright, rings. I'm probably not going to give Ring of Doubt to anybody. It was a fun ring to use, but I'm kind of tired of it not working right. Or making your companion like teleport all over the place. Heal and kill is nice. He does a lot of barriers. He's kind of my main barrier mage. Let's go with that. And is there anything for like a blizzard? Well, I guess I should look in the chest, shouldn't I? Okay. Winter's Grass, that's good. I should probably just withdraw all of these. I don't know if I have the storage though. I don't. Definitely don't. Rally, rampage, payback. Not very many mage things. Especially not an ice mage. Nope. Alright, it looks like that's my choices then for Solus. I think I'm used to this order by now. Alright, so as far as rings go, armor pen is useless. We could do critical damage, which helps, but I think it'd be better used on a rogue. Flanking, which may help if the boss isn't facing him, but it's kind of 50-50. If that, probably less. Because bosses tend to be facing the group as a whole, just the way we position ourselves, and I don't take the time and go into tactical mode enough to really care about that. Life Drain is good, but I think I'm going to go with the Winter's Grasp. Increased damage, yeah, that's what I prefer to have of the two choices. So that's Solus. We'll do Dorian next, then Vivian, and move on to the others. Dorian, alright. We said this is the one that, yeah, the taunt. Alright, Constitution, Cunning, Willpower. Is there not an Amulet of Magic? I thought I had one of those. I knew there is one. I guess I just don't have it, though. And these are about as good as the ones you can buy from the Emporium, because they're 5 and 5. This is just straight up 10. Superb Cooldown Amulet. The cooldown for all abilities is shorter by the specified amount. That could be nice. That could be really nice. Chance of dodging attacks. This is a smaller version of Axe. I think Dorian, let me just look at his other stuff. Doesn't this have, yeah, abilities cost less mana or stamina, so there's that. So it would be okay to give him a reduced cooldown because of that. And then we can give the willpower to Vivian. Is that going to be the plan? That sounds like a good plan to me. Let's do that. Okay, belts. This doesn't really matter that much because he has a good focus ability, so we can give him this one, I suppose. None of these are really all that good. And he's more of a lightning mage. I thought there were some actually necromancer ones. Ring of barrier penetration, maybe. You can like barrier and guard and make him really good against enemies with barriers or guards. That'd be cool. Kind of gimmicky though. Chain lightning, okay. He uses that a lot. Nothing else in the chest. Nothing else in the inventory, I mean. Let's look in the chest. Oh, that's all, okay. Wait, oh, inventory. Derp, okay. Okay, Walking Bomb. See, that's a... Isn't Walking Bomb? Let me check. I'm going to do a bit of searching here. By the way, heads up, if this is called, like, Accessorizing or something like that, it's probably going to be the whole episode of me doing this, just to... So you might want to fast forward and see, just to be sure. It is okay, so it is... So there are specialization abilities, they're just very rare. Static Cage... I don't know, it's a really cool ability. I don't know if he uses it that much, though. I haven't seen him using it a lot. So at least he has a lot of choices, though. What about, Walking Bomb? Is this damage? It is. I don't know which one he uses more. Let's go with this. Dorian, there he is. Nope. This one. Alright. And ring, Walking Bomb. Yep. Good stuff. Alright, Vivian. Amulet, we said we're going to give you the Willpower Amulet. Good for any mage. Belt-wise, I don't know. Range defense is fine. We could give her... I think we wanted to give Cole the health one. So she's standing in the back. She's more likely to be shot than, like, slashed. Let's give her range defense. Rings. Vivian is our Knight Enchanter and also a Fire Mage, I want to say. I think. Give her Life Drain. That'd be kind of cool. Heal on kill. Staggering. Alright, nothing here she can use. Let's check in the chest. Can we withdraw items above our inventory limit? I don't know if we can. I'm gonna try though. Nope. Inventory's full. Alright. Well, let's put a few of them back then. So many of these. Alright. Storage. Okay. So, is she actually a fire mage? What's energy barrage? That sounds like maybe it might be a night enchanter one. Energy barrage. It also could be a lightning one. It's from the storm tree, yeah. So actually, Dorian could use that one too. Oh, I can't. I hate this. I can't actually look at her. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. Never mind. I lied. Vivienne. She has a level up too. Alright, so she has all the Night Enchanter ones I know. She doesn't have fire. She has a little bit of ice. Only a little bit. It's mainly Night Enchanter. Spirit Blade, Fade Cloak, Disruption Field are her real abilities. I don't think you can get this one to be upgraded. 3 points, jeez. So she could definitely choose some better skills. Maybe I should give her the enhanced barrier ring. She uses a lot of barriers. Alright, but I'm not going to worry about this too much. Let's see what we can give her that actually makes some sense. I mean, we could make her the one that does barrier, penetration, and whatever. That could be kind of cool, I guess. Look in the chest again. See if anything else jumps out. Warcry, no. Spinning Blades, I'm pretty sure is a no. Rallies, no. Leaping Shot, nope. Nope. No. Alright. Vivienne is not leaving me a lot of options here, so she's going to get what she's going to get. And hopefully she'll be happy with it. Come on. There you go, thank you. The game is taking a while to load tonight, despite being on a solid state drive. I guess that makes sense to give her the barrier and the... do life drain. Well, let's give her the life drain. You know what, let's give her the life drain and the staggering. Because that could be make her kind of a defensive mage, which she already kind of is. Okay, so that's the mages. Varric, my friend Varric. You're lucky because I just happened to land on you. Amulet of Death Siphon. Every time an enemy dies near you, you can help in stamina. That would be good for Cole as a DPS who's in melee range a lot of the time. Constitution, cunning and dexterity. Or more stamina. Or enhanced cooldown amulet. Stamina might be better for like Iron Bull though. And we can give 2 of these to 2 of the people and right, okay. Let's give him cunning. We'll give dexterity to Sarah. And where's the other one? Death Siphon to Cole. That all kind of makes sense. I feel like it's been forever since I used any of these guys, just because I haven't played. I mean, I used Blackwall and who else was it? I don't know, Sarah and Dorian, I think. I used them in the Hissing Waste, but I think it was the entire Hissing Waste, so everybody else feels kind of neglected. All right, as far as belts go, again, these aren't really that great. He doesn't use these potions. I don't know if he's somebody who'd want extra potions. Yeah, he probably does, actually. Because that includes health potions. Although really a mage might want this, but I already upgraded the mages, so that's what you're getting. Okay. Rings is a little bit harder here. Crit damage could be nice for a rogue. I almost want to do Cole first. Let's do that, actually, because he's kind of a special case, being our only melee DPS. Unless you include Iron Bull. Or Vivienne. I guess Vivienne's kind of... I don't know if she's really melee or not. Alright, so we wanted to give him the superb belt of health. Melee defense would also be good, but health is good for everything. It seems like it'd be good for a tank, but 200 points of health for a tank is not that big of a deal. For a DPS, it's huge, and these are all just defensive things anyway, so whatever. We're gonna flanking. It makes a lot of sense, but he also doesn't really flank. Armor pen, that's good. All these are good for him. Sundering would be nice. Flanking, life drain could be good too. I don't know which abilities he uses really. Guard and barrier are I'm gonna give him critical damage because I feel like any rogue can kind of use that. And you know what? I'm also gonna give him the life drain. Or you know what? Let's give him the armor pen. And then where are other DPS? Varric and Sarah. What does Sarah have in terms of like a belt? She doesn't have one yet. Melee defense, I'm not sure that's really a good idea. Give her 100 points of health too. Magic defense. I don't know if any of these are really useful at all. She doesn't use grenades. So my other ones will have guard, melee defense, and the other guard belt probably. Let's just give her the health one then. As far as rings go, I mean, we could give her. I'm trying to do the whole like I like the guard barrier combo where they're good against anything with special defenses, but it's just so enemies don't have those up often enough, and not even all enemies have them to make it really worthwhile, I think. So it's nice when it happens, but it seems kind of gimmicky. I don't know what her most useful abilities are, so let's check those out. Same with Varric. And we'll see what kind of rings then we can get. I'll take a quick cursory glance at these. There's Sarah. Alright, so she is a ranged rogue. So they kind of have the same abilities then for the most part. Long shot, explosive shot, full draw. Varric is mostly the same. She also has any kind of flask thing. I don't think those really are upgraded. Varric, on the other hand, everyone's favorite dwarf. He has some like spike traps. I think actually I do have upgrades for these. Spike trap, fallback, maybe not. Where's his other specialization tree? This one. This is the one that's upgraded a lot. Poison weapons, caltrops I know I have an upgrade for. Toxic cloud. I might have one for toxic cloud. But yeah, he has the exact same abilities. Long shot, explosive shot, and full draw. So we have rings for those. Twin Fangs is more of a coal thing. I'm going to take that. The Toxic Cloud, there you go. Spinning Blades I think is also more of a coal thing. Payback Strike is a warrior one I know. So is Lunge and Slash. Leaping Shot might be the one they don't have. Explosive Shot, they do. I don't know who has Death Blow, if anybody. Caltrips, we have a lot of those. Duration. They both duration. Yeah. Block and Slash, okay. So we might have to give some of these to Cole. And give the other ones to the other people. Sarah. So I know she has. We have 2 explosive shot rings, sweet, because they both have explosive shot, and they both increase the damage. Don't know if they stack. I'm going to assume they don't. They might, but either way, I have 2 people who use the explosive shot move. Enhanced long shot ring. Oh, it's getting to okay. I mean, if he has both long shot and explosive shot, let me double check. That could be a good combo there. These are probably 2 of his major abilities, I would think, not having played a archer rogue. Look at their tactics as well. Just see what they use. Varric. He uses Blessed Blades, apparently. Come on. Explosive shot, long shot. Yep, definitely. As well as Toxic Cloud. And we said, wait a minute, we said Sarah does as well? I went the wrong way for both of these guys, didn't I? Tactics, explosive shot, long shot. Yep, okay. And Varric uses Toxic Cloud. Yeah. Okay, that kind of solves our little puzzle here. Yeah, this is taking forever. Sorry, I should have known. I should have known. So let's find Varric. God, it's after midnight. I spent like my whole evening doing this. At least I got some other stuff done this afternoon, and I woke up kind of late because I was up late night doing this crafting, so then I slept in. Okay, long shot, explosive shot. I think we had, what, two of... I gotta check now. Alright. Where's his Death Cloud? Toxic Cloud. Cool. And Sarah has the explosive shots. We'll give her the long shot. And we'll give the other explosive shot to Varric, and they'll be happy. Glad I waited to do this till the end of the game, because otherwise it would be very tedious every time I get a new ring trying to move this around. Where is it? Explosive shot. Alright, now we have to also look at Cole too, because he might actually have some of those abilities, which might be better than the ones we gave him. Although probably not. The armor pen especially is really good. Cool, there he is. Okay, Mr. Stabby Stabby himself. Let's look at his tactics. Death Blow, Hidden Blades, Spinning Blades, and Twin Fang. I think we have a lot of those actually. Are these, can you move that? You can. No, you can't. Why are they in this order? That's not the order they're on my bar. It seems like it's almost a priority list, but it doesn't seem to be that way. I don't know. Oh well. Alright, so pretty much any of those rings he can use and nobody else can. So if anybody else could use his rings then... But it's really just a toss-up that comes down to how often they use those main abilities. Because he also has some really good rings as they are that affect all of his abilities. Critical damage and armor pen, those are both great rings. Yeah, it really just comes down to who uses their abilities more often. Were there any of the mages? The armor pen doesn't help them. Not just critical damage. Okay. I might just leave that. It's a shame to waste all of Cole's rings that he could possibly be using. But I mean, he only has 2 fingers apparently. Characters in video games always have just 2 fingers. And they can only have 1 ring per finger. Maybe the rings just have so much magic that to put more than one on each hand would be dangerous, cancerous or something. Not sure how that works. Alright. Yeah, we're going to just assume they use his abilities a lot and go with it. Alright, Iron Bull. So he's interesting. He's a warrior that could probably use that stamina amulet. For belts, superior guard belt, I guess, or melee defense. Melee defense for you. Kind of arbitrary at this point. Alright, there's a lot of warrior rings. Let me kind of sort those out in my cargo or my storage here. I'm gonna say cargo bay. Inventory. Warhorn they might need. Warcry, not Twin Fangs, not Spinning Blades, not Spike Trap, not Shadow Stride. Life Drain, flanking we don't really need. The tanks won't be flanking. Earth Shaking I think is a 2-handed one, right? Looking that up, 1 second. Earth Shaking Strike. It is a 2-handed weapon one, so we only need 1 of those. Who does Death Blow? Death Blow is also from his build, isn't it? I don't know if he uses it though. Caltrops we don't need. But from storage, Horn of Valor is... What tree is that from? It's a good ability, I just don't know who has it. I feel like it might be... Champion Tree? Battlemaster. What is a Battlemaster? Oh, it's just an ability in the warrior class, I gotcha. Alright. So we'll take that. It pretty much comes down to... Just who has what abilities here? Challenge is good. It's one of our taunts, I think. Block and slash, maybe. Lunge and slash. Could also be confusing those. Rampage. Alright. That should be enough for the warriors. Let's go ahead and give the other ones their other two as well. And then we'll get to the rings. And then we'll be done. Yay! Probably go through and level up people in this episode as well, and then just be done with all the hassle, and I really should get to bed after that. Unfortunately. We give him Constitution, I guess. Or what's the other choices? Evasion. Both good. I'll just give him this one. Although his health is already pretty high. Maybe Cassandra can use that. Cooldown's not bad either. Superior guard belt. Sure. And then... Alright, that's good for him. For Cassandra... She gets what's left, unfortunately. Constitution, that's pretty good, though. And then she gets the other guard belt, I think, yeah. Alright, so Iron Bull, let's look at his moves. He has very low melee defense. Maybe I should give him the melee defense belt. Iron Bull. So he has, well, he will have maybe Devour. I just don't have room for it on my, that's the thing, is I don't have room for any of these. He has Mighty Blow, Ring of Pain. Put those in their focus ability. Whirlwind. Yeah, Warcry and Challenge are the two kind of main moves there. We can upgrade that. No cooldown. That's nice. They cost stamina still, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Gives you more control. We'll go with this. There's Livid, that one I kept looking at before. Bodyguard. What are the two-handed ones? Because he's my only two-handed person. Doesn't have block and slash, okay. So Mighty Blow or Earth Shatter. So let's give him Earth Shattering Strike. And I don't know if he has any from this tree. Unless it's Ring of Pain. Yes. Alright. So accessories, Iron Bull. There's some other good ones here too, though, actually. Like Life Drain, that could be good for a warrior, maybe. He doesn't have Counter Strike. Deathflow is a rogue ability. So Mighty Blow he has. I should write these down. Warcry and Challenge are our main ones, right? Maybe each one, are there abilities that have both type and damage on them? What is Warhorn? I know what Horn of Valor is. Warhorn is also from the Battlemaster tree. Do we have any Battlemasters? Is Cassandra a Battlemaster? And if so, does she use any of these abilities? She has, no, not really. She's more in the Templar tree. I can maybe give her some Battlemaster stuff. No, she doesn't have any. Iron Bull. Not a Battlemaster. What about Blackwall? No, I didn't really differentiate these guys much at all, did I? So that gets rid of the Horn of Valor, Warhorn, and okay, grappling. So yeah, that's true up to explore in some other playthrough, I suppose. All right, and the taunts are the ones I think they are, right? Let's see. Warcry and Challenge, yes. So they can all use Warcry and Challenge rings as tanks. What is Rally, though? Rally, I thought... Is that also a Battlemaster one? Oh, it's in the Templar one. We'll have to see. And Rampage, I thought was from his tree. Reaver. Right? That's... Oh, is it a focus ability? It is, okay. So I guess you can get these for focus abilities, though, but it's just you use them so infrequently. Let's just give him Warcry and be done with it. Alright, so let's see if Cassandra uses that one Templar ability that we read about. Cassandra, Tactics. And that ability was what? It was called Rally. Does she use Rally? Oh, that's her special ability. So she does, but I don't want to use a ring on it because she uses it so infrequently. So, alright, we're going to be kind of boring here and basically buff their taunts because I don't think anything else is really that worth using. Maybe... No, not really. Alright, so Warcry. Do I have 2 more challenge rings? Yes. And Blackwall. Not Blackwall. Wait, do we already do Blackwall? No, we didn't. Okay. Challenge. And not Warhorn. Warcry. Just a triple check. Warcry and Challenge are the 2, right? The 2 taunts. Challenge. Yep, perfect. Alright, so I think we are actually done with all of our accessories now. Do a quick save there. And I think all of our characters are good to go. We might find 1 or 2 extra pieces of loot that we'll switch out real quickly as we go. But on the whole, we're ready for the final stretch of the game, which is good because we spend as much time now getting ready, I think, as we're going to probably in most of the game. But hopefully not. Hopefully there's a lot to go. So before this episode's over, I'm just going to go through and spend some extra points. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to get into the companions enough to really know which of these abilities are good and which ones I can throw off and put others on. It's just not worth worrying about it. This seems cool though, sure, right? Damage bonus against demons, the entire party. That actually sounds really good. I don't know why I don't have that yet. Maybe I meant to get it and just was working towards it. Sarah has 2 points. What can she get? Upgrades to these 2. Does she even use those 2? No, she does. Well, she uses, the fiery one. Let's upgrade this. All of your abilities have no cooldown. That sounds cool. And what else can we give her that has like a nice passive bonus or something? Are all these upgraded? Yes, they are. We could do this. You can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. That could be good. I have to work towards it, though, and remember that I was doing so. That's the tricky part there. I don't know what else to really get her, though, so let's do that. Grab this ability just as a stepping stone. Fly. Alright. Went the wrong way. Dorian is good because I had him with me. Blackwell's good. Cole is good. I also had him with me, I think. Yes, okay. And Vivian. That's right, I had Cole with me, not Sarah. Vivian has a lot of points to spend and not a lot of places to put them because she's already good in here. I think we decided to start giving her... Was it the Winter Tree? It was. We can work her toward... Let's do Blizzard. Maybe that might have been the plan. Chills them and does more damage. Blizzard continues without you having to sustain it. Oh, I see. So it's a sustain. That makes sense. Explains a lot, actually. We're going to put this on the tree. Cool. Give up Ice Mine for that. Literally cool. Didn't mean that as a pun, but it was. Solus has a point to spend. Is all his Rift Mage pretty good? Yeah, does he use Veil Strike? He does. Let's give him the weakening for this then. Yep. So he can help me weaken people then. Yay. Okay, that's Solus. Not too many more. Varric. Do I even use this? No, I don't. I don't really use anything for this tree except the passives and the focus ability. It's probably obvious. I haven't put like very much thought at all into my companion trees. I guess I'll give him this for the sleep. Sure. About time, I guess. And then I can work my way towards there as well if I want to. So I'm sure these are all people who know more about the game are probably yelling at me right now that, this is not the way to build your campaigns at all. It probably isn't. But like I said, I've spent enough time already min-maxing things and worrying about things way more than I obviously should have. So I'm not too concerned about this. We can give him Devour and get rid of something maybe. Is Whirlwind any good? I don't even know. It's from the two-handed tree. Devour, damage. It's dangerous to have a tank though. I think it really seems like you're not supposed to build him as a tank. That's kind of obvious. I think Vivian is supposed to be your third tank. And I just paid no attention to that. So I could either upgrade Whirlwind or get rid of it. Actually, let's upgrade Mighty Blow, because I do use that. Or, not Mighty Blow, Earth-Shaking Strike. Damaging enemies that cross it, that sounds cool, or immobilizes them. Let's go with this one. That's everybody, right? Let's go through, make sure nobody's any points to spend. And that is that. Alright. So, last things last, let me just go upstairs and go to the war table, and then we're going to end this episode, and next episode, which I will have to record tomorrow, because I need to get to bed, we will actually go do some cool stuff. So I'm excited, though. And I'm glad that I spent some time doing this. It was a fun weekend, even if it wasn't productive in the way, like, as far as actual content goes. I finished Hissing Wastes in one episode, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, just as always, I always have other things going on the weekend and have to make time for them as well. But I guess it's nice too, because it means the game is drawn out a little more. I don't play through the whole game like 2 weeks, like I did with I think one of the Mass Effect games. So let's send these guys out. And ooh, Liana, it's been a pleasure, Zephyrin. We can probably give that to somebody. Maybe we actually will. Okay. And we have a nice blade, which we're not going to use at all. The Liar Song is all too quick forgot, and at a word her patrons turn aside. Well done. She was supplied, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to contain her effort to the Undercroft from now on. I feel like that didn't go... Yeah, that didn't... I like that little cartoon drawing. That's cute. I feel like it didn't go so well, because I didn't get any rewards, but... Oh well. Completed... So now there's not really not a lot left to do, right? Except for the resources. Delicate negotiations from King Alistair. Here's the thing. I don't even own a mask. Thus, when the Arlesian Empress invites me to engage in real peace talks, I get nervous. I don't know what Arlesians mean when they say that, but I hear it involves poison and dancing. Perhaps both at the same time. I'm told you know Empress Celine, and she owes you for that whole saved your life business. Considering you also helped save mine, perhaps the Inquisition can help make these talks happen. Alright, only one person can do it. And that's you, Josephine. 20 hours. 15 hours. Okay, not bad. So she'll be done by the time I play tomorrow then. Nice to know that while I'm working, she'll be working too. Okay, I didn't want to do that one. I think I did all the rest of these, didn't I? I think we may have finally run out of... something to do there, but only Josephine can do it. Oh well. Resources, metals, resources. Done, done. Alright, I guess let's send them out on... I don't know if I can even use any of this stuff, but let's do it anyway.
Inquisitor.
And get some metals. Oh, I guess it's near the 3 fortresses. That's cool.
Alright.
Alright, so those are kind of quick anyway, but yeah, that is that. So I'm going to sell off all of our junk, make some more gold. Yeah, when we come back, we will have to go see that box in Orlais. We have to try to romance Solus. We have a bunch of companion quests and other things to do. Maybe find some landmarks. Just a lot to do before we can even go to the main quest. So I may do some things, then do one branch of the main quest, then come back, finish everything else, and do the rest. Not really sure how it's going to work, but yeah, still definitely a lot of Inquisition to come. Thank you guys for sticking with me through all of this crafting and nonsense. I know I'm probably in the minority as far as liking that kind of stuff, but that's one of my favorite aspects of the RPGs that I play, and I'm really glad with how it all turned out. And I think when we see it in action, you will be too. So thank you very much for watching. I don't know if it's the week or the weekend where you are, but I hope you have a great one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.